Hey, do you know those people who announce on January 1st, this year, I'm going to run a marathon? And by January 8th, you see them gasping for air on the couch because they took the stairs too fast. We all know someone like that, or we are that someone, trying to get rid of bad habits. Alcohol, procrastination, obesity. You start with 110% motivation, a super restrictive diet. You cut out everything that's fun. You go to the gym every single day. And a few days later, life gets in the way. Stress, work, family. The motivation is gone, and you fall back into your old habits, often worse than before. But what if I told you there's a system that contradicts everything motivational gurus try to sell you? A system that helps you break any bad habit. Chronic procrastination and bad habits aren't just annoying, they're dangerous. They create constant mental stress, the feeling of never being done, never being good enough. It's the moment you realize you didn't just gain weight, you missed out on life. Meet Christoph, 40 years old, 142 kilograms, 313 pounds, a typical working man who sacrifices himself for his family and forgets that he has a body. He tried everything, low-carb diets, gym memberships, morning jogging, all abandoned. He had reached that dangerous place where most people die inside, the acceptance of defeat. This is just who I am. Until one Saturday, his 9-year-old son kicks a ball into the neighbor's yard. Dad, can you get it? Christoph bends down and can't get back up. Not because of pain, but because of pure weakness. He's stuck on all fours in the flower bed, sweating, while his son watches in silence. The neighbor has to help him up. That night, Christoph cries, not because he weighs 142 kilograms, but because his son saw that his father is weak. Months earlier, someone had mentioned a name to him, Dr. Yamamoto, someone with a different approach. Christoph never called. It sounded like nonsense, but after that night in the flower bed, he didn't care anymore. He was at the bottom. He dialed the number, and now comes the part that changes everything. You can get rid of these habits without 16-hour workdays, without productivity guru madness, and without completely rebuilding your life. You need a system. And surprisingly, it doesn't start with your calendar or the gym. It starts with a glass of water. Yes, exactly there. Christoph sits in Dr. Takeshi Yamamoto's office. Minimalist. No hospital smell. The doctor listens to the flower bed story and asks, "Do you know why you failed?" Christoph lists everything. Lack of time, genetics, metabolism. The doctor interrupts him. "No, you failed because you tried to win a 40-year war in a 2-month battle." Here's the brutal truth. When your habit system is out of balance, your brain reacts with cravings for quick dopamine, decision fatigue, and constant distractions. You can work yourself to death. If your brain isn't on board, chaos remains. What destroys your system? The villains, radical, all-or-nothing plans. The belief that you have to become a new person overnight. What helps? The heroes, microscopically small changes. Dr. Yamamoto leans forward. I'm going to ask you to make one change today. So small, you'll think I'm joking. Starting today, every morning when you wake up, you drink 1 glass of water. That's it. Christoph is confused. Doctor, I need to lose 50 kilograms. A glass of water won't do that. No, the doctor says, but it will do something far more important. It will prove to you that you can't keep a promise to yourself. That is the hero. The first hack. Christoph does it. Day 1, water. Day 2, water. On day 7, he wakes up thinking, where's my water? 2 weeks later, back at the doctor's office. I did it. I lasted 2 whole weeks. The doctor smiles. You've just learned Kaizen. Continuous improvement through microscopically small steps. It's not about the water. It's about proving to your brain that change is possible. And now the big myth. You have to change everything at once to see results. Sure, it feels productive until day 3, when you're hungry, exhausted, and quit everything. The right strategy? We stick with Kaizen. Next step from the doctor. Keep drinking your water. Now put only half the food on your plate. Only half. If you're still hungry after 20 minutes, get more. The first week is brutal. His brain screams, more. But he waits 20 minutes. And you know what? After 3 weeks, he only went back for seconds twice. His body wasn't hungry. It was spoiled. He just learned Hara, the Okinawan principle of eating until you're 80% full. So what really holds you back? Habit. You check emails because the tab is open. You eat the chips because they're on the table. Hack number 1, environment design. Christoph puts the glass of water on his nightstand. No thinking required. It's just there. Hack number 2, a new routine. Next step, movement. Doctor, I can't handle the gym. Good. Every morning, after your water, walk from your front door to the mailbox and back. That's 20 meters. This isn't about exercise. It's about creating the habit of movement. On day 3, his 7-year-old daughter sees him. Dad, can I come with you? They walk hand in hand to the mailbox. The next week, they walk to the street corner. Not because the doctor said so, but because his daughter wanted to. Hack number 3, planning. If you don't want to fail, accept that you will fail. 3 months later, 14 kilograms gone. Then Christmas comes. Social pressure. Come on, Christoph, once doesn't matter. He gives in. He eats until he feels sick. He feels like a failure. He wants to quit. He writes to the doctor. Dr. Yamamoto, I ruined everything. The reply? Come to my office immediately. The doctor asks, did you drink your water this morning? Yes. Did you go for your walk? Yes. Then you didn't fail. You stumbled. This is Wabi-Sabi, the philosophy that celebrates imperfection. One imperfect day does not destroy a perfect journey. Christoph stops trying to be perfect. He tries to be consistent. That is Gambaru. Perseverance, continuing even when it's hard. What you need is patience. Productivity is a marathon, not a sprint. Christoph had relapses, New Year's Eve, birthdays, but every time he stumbled, the next day he stood up and drank his water. 6 months, 23 kilograms gone. But the real change? He plays Lego with his son on the floor and stands up afterward, effortlessly, without thinking. His wife suggests a walk. He says yes. Why is sticking with it so hard? Because your brain is smart. It hates change. It loves habit. And here comes the biggest myth of all. I just need more willpower. No. What you need isn't iron discipline. You need an environment that supports you and a why stronger than the pull of the couch. Dr. Yamamoto asks, why are you doing this, Christoph? He thinks, I want to see my children grow up. I want to walk my daughter down the aisle. I want to be present. That is Ikigai, your reason for being. His goal wasn't weight loss. It was being there for his family. The weight was just the obstacle. When he wanted to quit, he didn't think about dieting. He thought about holding his daughter's hand. He imagined his future self, not richer, but freer, proud, less stressed. He locked that image into his mind. 18 months later, 52 kilograms gone. He weighs 90 kilograms. He's not skinny. He's healthy, strong, present. At his daughter's birthday party in the park, he runs with the kids, laughing, sweating, alive. That evening, his wife tells him, you know what I love most about your transformation? It's not that you lost weight. It's that you came back, the man I married. If you think I can't do this, tell yourself, not yet. Every successful person had unproductive days, but they got back up, again and again. Now it's your moment. You made it this far. You're looking for something. You might think, my situation is different. You're right, but the system is the same. Stop trying to win a 20-year war in a 21-day challenge. Here's the same challenge Dr. Yamamoto gave Christoph. Choose one change, the smallest possible one. So small it feels ridiculous. A glass of water, 1 page of reading, 1 minute of meditation. Write it in the comments. What is the one microscopic thing you'll do starting tomorrow? Ignore everything else, just this one thing. Because when you write it publicly, an idea becomes a commitment. You may have your system, but what happens when other people try to sabotage it? Your boss, your coworkers, even your family. In the next video, I'll show you how to become the calmest person in the room, not by suppressing anger, but by completely turning it off.